Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the Standards Weekly Check-In. I'm Colin, behind the camera we got Heavy Metal Dylan.
What's up?
Today we're going to get into some staff picks. We're going to flip through some new arrivals and recently priced records and address some viewer questions at the end of the video. As always, if you see anything you like, you can hit the DMs on Instagram, give the shop a ring, or just cruise by. We're open 11 to 8, 7 days a week. You've been playing some records, brother.
I have been playing some records.
Tell them what you've been playing.
Alright, well, not this one, though it's a good record. Tigers of Pantang, Wildcat. Surprise it's still here. I've been listening to this all day today. Apparently it's been played for 3 days in a row.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but just one of the best new wave of British heavy metal records. The first Tigers, right? Yeah, so can't complain. Everything is there. All the riffs. If you like Metallica's first record, you better like that one.
Yeah, no.
That's all I gotta say about that, dude.
Yeah, not a dud on there. It's a truly perplexing because I don't think the band ever did anything this good again. And Jess Cox even has solo records that aren't good. So it's just one of those things where you put them together and they make something great, but separate doesn't quite work out, in my humble opinion. But yeah, top 5. No album LP. Easy.
And then, as breaks after like 5 listens on a row
Of rocking out just too hard.
Yeah. Took a little break, listened to some Haircut 100, the first one, Pelican West. Just nice 80s pop, Brit pop, sure.
This is like a lot. I feel like this is probably like a lot of British households in 1982. Just having like one bad kid playing the Tigers in one room. The other nice gentleman playing Haircut 100 in the other room.
Yeah.
The parents just, working.
Yeah.
Or on the dole.
Probably working.
Yeah. We've had a handful of great 80s records come in, as particularly this one. Always like some altered images. It's like a greatest hits of sorts, and I think they're a pretty solid greatest hits group. Their full albums are fine, but nothing too radical to say about that. If you like really good new wave, great new wave record, really unique sounding. I'm a fan. Altered images. Shall we look through some records?
Sure.
Did you see my film, Master?
Your film?
My film, the film about me, Anakin Skywalker, and my sudden fall to the dark side.
Was it sudden?
It was all of a sudden popped up out of nowhere. If you are just tuning in, Revenge of the Sith is back in theaters, the third installment of the Star Wars prequel
Episode
trilogy.
3, yes.
And it's a good time for all. Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it.
I'm asking you, did you enjoy it?
I had a great time, bro.
Same.
Yeah.
And he slays those younglings.
We all cheered.
Yeah, through
Chicken
popcorn.
jockeyed.
It's my big brain, galaxy brain take.
Yeah.
The prequels as a whole are good. The prequels plus the Clone Wars,
The show.
the television show, very good as a whole. The grand statement they're making is very intriguing, interesting.
In the prequels.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't work for the government. Is what they're really saying there. But I don't know if any of the individual movies are like especially good. And I realized that's probably why I didn't like them originally. Is because like you see the first one, it's like, I don't know about this. Maybe the next one will be better. Then you see Attack of the Clones, and it's a bunch of nonsense. And you've kind of forgotten about the first movie, and you're not really revisiting it. I'm talking about like as they were released.
Yeah, I get it.
And it's like, yeah, this is a lot of nonsense. These droids are pretty silly. And then by the third one, you just don't really care. But now that you see the whole story, like I felt I was gaslighting myself when I started appreciating them again. I'm like, damn, am I just this influenced by the internet? And I say no, that really is seeing the whole story. That's where it becomes significant, is when you see it all laid out. But yeah, I don't think any of the individual movies are particularly great, this one included.
I was going to say 3, at least out of the 3, that's the one I can watch. 2 is hard for me.
What's so hard about 2?
2 is just
like 20-minute scenes of robots going through a conveyor belt and doing like a very complicated level of Ratchet and Clank?
Yeah, I don't care.
That's not Star Wars to you?
No. I like it when he talks to the greased up diner guy.
Oh, yeah. Dexter Jetster and his 50s diner?
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's
Good
cool.
Intel. Classic.
Yeah, that guy's cool. What's that guy's name? The Death Sticks guy?
Oh, shoot. What is it's like Sleazo McBaggins or something?
Yeah, Sleazy McBaggins. That guy's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything about it up until the battle, like I don't care, and it's very hard for me to like watch.
The battle is cool. And that's like classic, like Clash of the Titans shit.
Yeah.
Or like some sort of, fantasy. They're chained up and there's these monsters gonna get them.
Yeah.
Good
and then
stuff.
everyone shows up. The clones, Mace Windu.
Begun the Clone Wars have.
Yeah. I like all that, but before it's just so hard for me to watch.
Because of the sand.
I hate sand. It's too coarse.
Will you marry me? I'm gonna murder some people. Really quick.
Depends. Can we have your 2 droids be our witnesses?
Okay, but that's it.
Yeah.
Just those 2. I'm gonna fucking mind wipe that gold one real soon. Viewer questions. This is the part of the video where we answer questions left in last week's YouTube comment section. Scott left the hall wisely. Put us on point to something that we omitted last week in our discussion of pre-85 SoCal Punk, where he brings up Battalion of Saints, who absolutely 100%, that's a goated SoCal group. Always think of them as a San Diego group more than anything, but in the bigger picture of Southern California music, they're, top 5, easy. Second Coming and Fighting Boys, no doubt, 100%. I'm a brutal snob. I love being a contrarian, but I give up. Hands up. You win. You win, Battalion of Saints. You are indeed goated. And Scott continues with the question, what are our top favorite Ramones chorus? Which is interesting. I've never thought of a chorus as isolated from the song itself. Yeah. And I think it's kind of the same answer. It's gonna, and you could, there's no like wrong answers.
No.
They're all, I was like, fucking Warthog, Pet Cemetery, like 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Any song you come up with is 10 out of 10. Still Standing by Outsider. Always, eternally my favorite Ramones song. Standing by it. 53rd and 3rd is cool.
As a chorus?
Yeah. I don't know. No real specific answer. Maybe just right before Dee Dee comes in. It's just a hard setup for their best hook. And I don't know. I've always loved that song. It's just being kind of like weird and grimy. What comes to mind? You're a Ramones head. If you didn't know this about Dylan, I'll let you in behind the scenes. A true fan?
I'm a true fan.
He's a true fan.
Yeah.
Not many things you could talk seriously with Dylan about.
There's like maybe 4 or 5 things.
Yeah.
And somehow the Ramones is one of them.
Works out. It works out.
I don't know. The one that comes to mind in terms of a chorus is Psychotherapy. Because it's just, that's the song title. And it's like catchy.
I think if I have to, I might be persuaded to say every time I eat vegetables, it makes me think of you.
Yeah.
That's a really funny line.
Yeah.
And maybe the song itself isn't like top tier, but that chorus is.
I remember the chorus. We're a happy family.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ramones are the final boss of music, man.
I know, it sucks.
They really are. I remember.
Dad Brains, the song.
Yeah. Jesus. I remember Vincent Gallo talking once about the Ramones and just like, almost like defeated. I think it's like in a Ramones documentary of some sort. He's like, I can't believe I'm saying this. I can't believe I'm saying this out loud, but my favorite band, it has to be the Ramones. I'm surprised as you are. He was like taken aback by the realization, and it's like, fuck, it does suck. Like you can't, I mean, think of a guy like that, he's been through every weirdo art movement in New York, exposed to all kinds of music, all this loft jazz and progressive and art music that you can think of.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, God damn it, they still fucking win. Think about that a lot. I want to hear from you though. Let's hear some questions. If you have anything you want to know from us, 2 of the most galaxy-brained wizards in the planet, hit the YouTube comment section. We'll talk about it next week. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace. Rocking out just too hard.
Yeah.